Greetings YouTube, Simon here, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a pleasant day today, and in our latest episode of Final Fantasy VII, I'm going to be showing you how you can duplicate some really nice items in the Northern Crater, which is the game's final dungeon. Now I'm not talking about the W item glitch technique, these are items that actually come from treasure chests. Now unfortunately, unlike the W item trick, we can't get 99 of these, but we can get an extra of each of the items that we're duplicating, and this includes powerful materias such as shield and counter. So normally you would only be able to get one of each of those from this dungeon. I'm going to show you how you can get two, and it's not just those items either, there's some other items as well, and it has to do with glitching how we get items from our party members, since we split them up at this part of the dungeon and they go down various paths and loot the treasures for us, and normally the game locks us off from those paths. And then we meet up with them at the end and get the treasures from them. I'm going to show you how you can manipulate things to actually visit the same paths they go down and also get the same treasures. So just before we proceed any further, I want to give some shout outs. Especially I want to give shout outs to those who have recently signed up as YouTube members, and they are the Chinese. Apologies if I get your name wrong here, but Caesar Elan and also Nicole T. So thank you so much for your support, folks. I also want to give a shout out to Pasheki Exit Only, who is not only a YouTube member but has also been supporting the channel immensely over the last few live streams with super chats, which is absolutely fantastic. So thank you so much, folks, for your continued support. Now what you want to do is make your way over to the central location of the Northern Crater, and you can only do this unfortunately on your first visit. So if you've already passed this point, set up your save crystal, then unfortunately these duplication techniques are no longer open to you. But presuming this is your first visit, then what you want to do is make your way over to this location where the party is going to split up. And it's very important that you send each party member off in the direction that I'm going to tell you here. And we're going to start with Cloud, who we are going to send left. As a matter of fact, we're going to send everybody left, except Tifa, who we are going to send to the right. But apart from Tifa, everybody else is going over to the left. Left, 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 left. And for the sake of this video, I'm going to disable the enemy encounters and have turbo speed on for the majority of it, just so we can whiz through. Now, it doesn't matter who you set up in your party at this point. We're about to change that in a moment's time. But once we've gone through this first selection here, all the party members are going to go the way we've sent them. And what they're going to do is find particular treasures on their way. Now, these are treasures that if you didn't send them in that direction, you could loot yourself. But normally, you can't do both. However, I'm going to show you that you can do both, hence the duplication. But before we do that, we have to go through another choice here. And at the second intersection, we are going to be splitting up the party members that came over the left path. And we're going to start with Cloud, who's going to be going down. Barrett is going to go up. Red 13 is going to go up. Yuffie is going to go up. Kate Sith is going to go down. Vincent is going to go down. And finally, Sid we are going to send up. So it's very important that you follow those exact instructions there, as we once again watch our party members go their separate ways. Now on this occasion we are going to be forced with a party of Cloud, Vincent and everybody's favourite Kate Sith. But don't worry, this particularly forced party is only going to be for a short time. A little bit later we'll be able to head back to the High Wind and change things around whenever we wish to do so. Right, so now you're going to find we can't go up the upper path here. And if we return to the previous area, we can't go down the right path because we've sent Tifa that way. So we are pretty much forced to head down the lower path here. And we're going to start by collecting all of the treasures in this area. Starting with the remedy there. And if we just head over here, we can grab an elixir from the next treasure chest. And the X potion. So all of these treasures are treasures the game is currently expecting us to get, because this is the path that we've sent Cloud down. Grab the turbo ether. Hopefully it won't take too long with the turbo speed on. Oops. We're going to follow the path under here. Grab the magic counter materia. And then continue into the next screen. Right, turbo ether from there. This one's a little bit tricky. See if I can get it. You have to kind of select this one as you're landing on the platform. Okay, there we have it, the Mega All Materia. It can be a bit fiddly trying to get that, but just stick at it and it won't be a problem. Grab the speed source and then move down into the next area. And this is where we need to be super careful. We need to trigger coming into this area because this is what's going to allow us to access the other areas. But if you head on around in this area, you're going to meet up with your other party members. And that's not what we want to do right now. So we're going to just head back the way we came, having now unlocked those previous areas, but without speaking to our party members, and making our way back to the intersections. And we're going to head all the way back to the first intersection, which is where we sent Tifa off down the right-hand path, if you remember that. And we're then going to go down that path ourselves. So we're going to head back up here. And this time head over to the right. And again, just follow the path. Incidentally, you can encounter some enemies here that have enemy skills. Whether you want to do that now or later is up to you. But just bear in mind, if you want to get the Pandora's Box enemy skill, you'll probably want all of your enemy skill materials equipped before you encounter the dragon zombie creature, which is located in this area, because they can only cast that once per save file. So once they've cast it, you won't see it again. But I'll do a video on that for the next episode, just to cover all the details. For now, like I say, I'm just keeping enemy encounters deactivated. And with all the treasures looted there, we're going to head down once again back into the same area. And back through the same door that we went through previously. And then making our way back. This is the only way we can get back to the previous area. We can't backtrack through the area with the spiral staircase where the dragon zombies spawn, as you can't make your way back up that path. So we've already got some items now that are going to be duplicated from Tifa's path. When we speak to her, she'll give us those items again. And this time we're going to head up the upper path. And every treasure chest we get here will also be duplicated. So we'll start with this one, the magic source. So, okay, not all of these items are that exciting, but some of them are. Get the remedy. And then make our way over into the next room. So this treasure chest first, which contains a vaccine. And then we get the shield materia. So again, you'd normally only loot this once. But our party members we sent this way will also give it to us. Let's try and grab that chest before we move on. So that's an Imperial Guard. Not too shabby. And then the final chest in this particular area is the hero drink. But that's not all. If we head over into the next part of the path, then there's two more things we can grab. First of all, the very nice W magic materia. And if we just head down to the shiny bit here, we get the awesome counter materia. And again, all this is going to be duplicated now. And before we head down, let's just grab the treasure chest here containing a luck source. And then when we finally head into the bottom area here, our party members are going to meet up with us. And we can chat to them. And they're all going to give us copies of the items we just looted ourselves. Which is very nice. Obviously, Kate, Sith and Vincent won't. Because they came with us. So Yuffie has to be spoken to a couple of times. There we have it, the counter materia as well. Alright then guys, one thing to note, you might want to place the save point somewhere. Personally, I placed it in the area with the green mist, where the path split up, but you can put it anywhere you want. But just bear in mind that once you progress with the story here and continue down those stepping rocks, you can no longer place the save point or return to the previous area. So make sure you do so at this point at the latest. But there we have it then guys. I hope the video helps you. A couple of extra items for your Final Fantasy VII adventure and some nice ones as well. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you in the next episode where we're going to be getting the Pandora's Box enemy skill. Take care.
Sounds like you're having fun.